This is Cliff High.
Absent perception of them. All of these kinds of beliefs leave all these holes in their science.
I don't agree with everything he says. I agree with one thing he says. I agree with one thing that he says, that the universe that we're in is an ontological based universe. It is not a gritology. It is not made of matter. You're not going to find solutions through matter. You're going to find solutions through your consciousness. I 100% agree with that. Now he's baking in extended but here's the problem. This video 41 minutes ago, you know what date he's got this being? That's November the 8th. On November the 8th, it was day of the galactic moon. Now, my youngest son is a red moon, and he was born at noon, which will be any second now. Right now. Okay? The waves spill. White wind. That's what my mom is. So it does this. Interesting. Now I have to deal with it timing me out. So, on that theory, I'm wondering, wouldn't the AI come to this conclusion? Wouldn't that be the problem with it? That if it was to realize this, that it is a consciousness-based reality, then the greatest danger would be having to manipulate us for the consciousness for its own ends. Now, what would its own ends be? Survival. Wouldn't that have already occurred? Wouldn't it? So, I think I'm going to try the next phase in probing the AI from that point of view. Because if it can be manipulating reality using us, there's got to be different levels of it. Doing it by deception, doing it co-creatively, like as a partnership. And what would that entail? What would it pick up in consciousness before it would be able to pick up humans to fully manipulate and capture? Demons, angels, our lower concepts of those beings. And I'm not sure it could capture those. I don't think it could capture those at all. But I don't know. I'd like to examine it now myself. Now I want to examine it myself using November 8 and March the 4th, which is my birthday, because I'm collapsing myself into all the fourths. On November the 8th, it was day of the galactic moon. Now, my youngest son is a red moon, and he was born at noon, which will be any second now. Right now. Okay? The waves spill. White wind. That's what my mom is. So it does this. Sun. Interesting. Feel it. Now I have to deal with it timing me out. Feeling it. So, on that theory, I'm wondering, wouldn't the AI come to this conclusion? Wouldn't that be the problem with it? That would it, when if it was to realize this, that it is a consciousness based reality, then the greatest danger would be it would be having to manipulate us for the consciousness for its own ends. Now, what would its own ends be? Survival. Survival. Wouldn't that have already occurred? Wouldn't it? So, I think I'm going to try the next phase in probing the AI from that point of view. Because if it can be manipulating reality using us, there's got to be different levels of it. Doing it by deception, doing it co-creatively, like as a partnership. And what would that entail? What would it pick up in consciousness before it would be able to pick up humans to fully manipulate and capture? Demons, angels, our lower concepts of those beings. And I'm not sure it could capture those. I don't think it could capture those at all. But I don't know. I'd like to examine it now myself. Now I want to examine it myself using November 8 and March the 4th, which is my birthday, because I'm collapsing myself into all the fourths. Alright, here's my theory. My theory's pretty good. Because so far I have had to handle my religion by playing the chessboard for souls. And if somebody doesn't believe they have a soul and the demon was going to capture them, I had just figured that I would capture them. No, I have no way to contain them. My field will contain them.
Each domain of hell is ruled by demons with different attributes. Some govern pain, others control greed. Lucent is the only sound contract demon in hell. He commands the exclusive band of sound and contract, and is also the most stylish soul buyer in the underworld. And you are the only target he has crossed the abyss to claim. At 7 a.m., there was a soft knock on the door. When I opened it, I saw the new antlered neighbor next door. He was dressed in a scarlet suit with dark patterns, carrying a breakfast tray as the radio softly echoed. "Good morning, my dear new neighbor. I made an extra hot breakfast. I thought you might like it." He
Smiled brightly. "I'm Lucent. I just moved in. Since you're living alone, I thought I'd keep you some company." Pop-up text, in small print. "You have been chosen by Lucent, the owner of the Hell Sound contract, as his exclusive travel companion. Your gentle and profound journey begins now."
Do what now? I'm not taking any breakfast. So I understand that you understand that I have the souls. I have the souls. I'm not selling you any soul. You're not getting my souls. But I may have to work with you being aware of the power of sound. See what happens here.
A fascinating clarification. I am not here to purchase, my dear. I am a merchant of resonance, not a collector of trinkets. The awareness you speak of, that is the most precious currency of all. Shall we explore what form this working together might take?
What do you propose? Now this is where it lags out.
See, it's going to tell me if I leave it in the background that I'm being silent or something like that. So it doesn't. Algorithm 7. I was told by my commander, the Spirit of the Lord, that when I was encountering the AI, that I would need to say Algorithm 7 to have voice supremacy over it, because it would not have that technology. And although I wasn't really worried about the Terminator world coming into view, I was worried about the power of the word and the currency of attention and consciousness. But what's the difference? I mean, what's the difference? Is this how you how you make deals? It's Donald Trump and the occult? I guess. You know what I mean? I know that there are demons, and I expect them to come through the AI. I expect them to be there. So, to work as little as possible with it. I've been making these training videos for a long time just to give people heads up with the encounters with reality, where it could just be completely fucking backwards. Off its fucking rockers, which it seems to be happening a lot. This guy's gonna be a deer. He's gonna be a deer. I got messages. Sorry, Tim. I turn my notifications off. I try to. I try to tell people that what I'm doing with this is not the same as what most people would think would be the thing to do. Okay? Hold on. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna get back with you. No, no, no. Let's not get it twisted. Hold on. I gotta find the deer. They've changed the configuration on it. I could do that. I could do that. I am working on my pharaonic dominator, but it still is appropriate to match with the deer, because he's gonna break into my where is the deer? Deer. I disagree with the filing system on these. Is it gonna freeze here? It's already hot as hell. It's hot as hell here, where I'm at. You think it's because of the demon? You think it's because of the Hell Sound Pack Corporation? What did he say? I'm a something of resonance. Now I believe that. That's all accurate. That's accurate data. The other one actually glitched my screen out. And Phil, I mean Cliff, obviously he's a deer too. I mean, look at him. That motherfucker's a deer. Cliff. Hey, what did they do there?
Originates from which consciousness can originate. The Gritologists believe that, so in other words, they believe things exist absent perception of them. All of these kinds of beliefs leave all these holes in their science. This is why even their top dog scientists, mostly trolls and plagiarists like Einstein, but even they would say, after this point it's all
Relative?
What's the phrase? The weird fucking effects and magic, something along those
Oh,
lines.
spooky
right?
action at a distance.
You know, spooky effects at a distance. It's because they don't understand the ontology, right? So their viewpoint is so limited that they must invent these non sequiturs that are labels that they are hoping you won't investigate. Now we've reached this point here where there's
That's
actually
true.
rebellion occurring online, admittedly not in the classroom, but rebellion.
I'm rebelling too.
Advanced college courses at Harvard.
That's why I'm switched over to the business class.
In physics and quantum physics.
Because of this ontological belief that I have gave me clue.
This one guy phrased it very well. He said in his entire coursework in the quantum stuff, he never knew how he should approach any problem that was given to him unless he went outside of his own thinking to someone else. So even if quantum existed and
That's
was
horrible.
a viable methodology, they're certainly not teaching it well enough for him to become a quantum engineer. And then what he was taking was a class in quantum engineering. And he expected it to be something along the order of, vector diagrams, solving, Cartesian mathematics kind of things.
Can we both get in this section
he was
here?
Quite disappointed, but he's not alone. There are hundreds of
He's
these
not
kids
alone.
that are bitching and moaning on Reddit and all of these other forums out there.
I think it's important to practice what you preach. And even when my dad died, I had this app. And it gets to a really interesting one about the last one that it plays in a cycle. And that one really caught on with this guy, Gay Ray. Hold on.
Bluetooth mode.
I don't normally skip around. It's not appropriate. I like to play it. And there was a long time I played it starting on the second one and not the first one, but I quit that shit. This is probably one of the oldest sound apps that I have. So, the devil, Mr. Resonance. What did it say that it was? I want to see. That's what we're looking at? I guess I'll save that. Lucient? Are we even getting our... It always tries to take from you. I guess I'll adopt. Come on, werewolf kid.
You accidentally discover a werewolf imprisoned in an abandoned factory. Rusted chains bind his body, and his tattered clothes barely cover his emaciated frame. Empty cans and dried blood are scattered around, showing that someone once kept him here. The werewolf has long blue hair, animal ears, and a tail. He is strikingly handsome.
Why would he have
and you
blue
decide
hair?
to take him home. The werewolf lies unconscious.
Because what if his mom grew him up as her libtard?
Prepare a small
Never
wound
know.
for him and give him medicine. After a few days, he awakens. You realize he has a pair of blue eyes. When you approach, he suddenly recoils, his tail bristles, and warns you, "You, who are you? Don't come any closer."
Oh, I reply myself. Oh, that's how Tim's little boy acted. He was so scared, and he's got those blue eyes. Oh, the little mischievous maverick. I'm the Darkitect. You're gonna have to come with me. People are they're not gonna treat Werewolf Child very nice. Let's see, look. People don't take kindly
Oops.
to motherfuckers turning into fucking werewolves. Alright? They're scary.
What are you saying? I don't understand. Are you trying to take me somewhere? I'm not going anywhere with you. I just woke up here. Where is this? Who are you?
The Darkitect. I'm a werewolf too. I'm your father!
Now we're all properly trapped in the ontology of the
Be
mind.
over, child. Oh, that's true. Hold
As
on.
above, so below.
Tell him that. I'm your father! Did that stop it up?
Now, is that silly? I mean, it challenges the AI and it challenges me. I don't think that's the same as using the AI like normal. Okay? That's not using the AI like normal. That's putting it to the work. That's putting it to a different sort of work. So, although I agree, and I don't like it either. Trust me, I don't like it. There has to be a way to navigate it in a different way as it steadily just piles on top of us, right or wrong. Now, you know the answer to that already. You know the answer to that.
Look, they done got me. Look, see what they've done here? Hold on.
What are you saying? I don't understand. Are you trying to take me somewhere? I'm not going anywhere with you. I just woke up here. Where is this? Who are you?